Polynomial division is set up and carried out very similarly to how we would do long division. So first thing is we have this polynomial 6x cubed plus 11x squared plus 12x plus 5 divided by 3x squared plus x plus 4. So we're going to set up our long division notation . And always when we're doing division with long division, what we have that comes first is going to go inside the long division bar. And then what comes second is always going to go in front. And instead of writing, this polynomial divided by the other one, we could have written it as a fraction where the first polynomial would be in the numerator and the second polynomial would be in the denominator, but the way that we set it up would be the exact same. So in that case, what would come on top in the numerator would go inside the long division bar, and then what would be in the denominator would go in front of the long division. Then when we look at this point, we're going to be looking only at the first term of the polynomial outside and the first term of the polynomial on the inside. And we're essentially trying to figure out, well, 3x squared times what is going to give us 6x cubed. So we need an x, because x squared times x gives us x cubed, and then we need a 2. So if we check it, I'm just going to squeeze this over here, we're doing 3x squared times 2x, and that's what gives us 6x cubed. So I'm going to write 6x cubed right below here. And now we keep the 2x the same, and we're just going to multiply all the other terms by this. So then we've got x comes next, so we do x times 2x, which is 2x squared. So I'm going to put plus 2x squared, and then the last term here, the 4, multiplied by the 2x. So we have 4 times 2x, which is equal to 8x. And now at this point of our essentially long division here is to subtract this whole line. So when I subtract the line, I'm just going to put the opposite sign and circle it just to indicate to myself that I actually distributed a negative sign through. So I'm subtracting all of the terms here, and then we're just going to combine them vertically. So 6x cubed minus 6x cubed cancels, that's what we wanted to happen. And then we have 11x squared minus 2x squared. So we get 9x squared. And then 12x minus 8x gives us a positive 4x. And then here we can bring down the plus 5. And at this point of our division, our process starts all over again. So we are going to continue to look right here at the 3x squared, and now we're looking at our first term, the bottom here, which is the 9x squared, and trying to figure out the same thing. So 3x squared times what is 9x squared? So that's going to be a plus 3. So if we check it, 3x squared times 3 is in fact 9x squared. And then we take, just like before, the x and multiply it by the 3, so that gives us 3x. And then the 4, multiply it by the 3, gives us a positive 12. So once we have that line, we're going to go through and subtract again. So this becomes a negative, this becomes a negative, this becomes a negative. We combine vertically, so the 9x squared, that cancels out. Then we have 4x minus 3x, so that gives us x. 5 minus 12, so that gives us negative 7. And what tells me that I can't go any further is because here we have an x squared, And once you have now a power that's smaller, this is just x to the 1 that always indicates to stop. So this here is our remainder. So I'm going to complete my answer by saying that it's 2x plus 3 plus x minus 7 over our original denominator, which is 3x squared plus x plus 4. So this is our answer. 2x plus 3 plus x minus 7 over 3x squared plus x plus 4.